Inspirations Out Loud. Inspirations Out Loud is to intentionally influence one life at a time through inspiring and motivating one person every day. Now, I know you're wondering, what exactly is Inspirations Out Loud? Now, one would think, in knowing, as being the 8th of 12 siblings, that I had to speak loud in order to join in conversation with my siblings during conversational times. But that's not where I got it from. I got it from the love of inspiring and motivating and simply just reading out loud. I read out loud and I also read in silence. Reading out loud gave me inspiration for reading out loud, and in silence, it planted a seed for my inspiration. Both ways had the power to influence. What do I mean by this? There are different aspects to Inspirations Out Loud. Let me share them with you. Have you heard of mind your words? It's something like minding your business, but we need to mind our words. Words hold an incredible power, both positive and negative. What you express verbally has the power to influence and change the people who hear you. Only you can determine to use your words that can inspire or destroy. Once you release those words, you cannot take them back. Let me give you a life experience. Now, as being a mother of 3 darling daughters, we go through the experience of having to give our children instructions. Me being a mother of 3 girls, most mothers can relate to how that can be. Anyway, giving my daughters instruction. Each one, they're so much alike, but yet they're so different. My youngest daughter, very stubborn. Very stubborn. When she was born, her legs stayed straight. She wouldn't bend for me to put socks on her, her dress, her ruffle, little poo-foo, she wouldn't bend, nothing. But anyway, I gave them instructions to, of course, clean the room. Simple instructions. This is our constant instructions we give our children. The first daughter, my youngest daughter, the one that was stubborn, I would give her the instructions. As we locked eyes, as I was giving her the instructions, I could read her mind. She didn't have to say anything. She was just staring at me, and I could read as a mother. It's like, I know what you're saying. And this would be her. First of all, Mom, I'm really not hearing anything you're saying. I don't know why I have this room. I didn't even pick this room. What am I here for? Anyway, I'll clean up when I have the time to do so. So once I finished the instructions, I gave a sigh, looked to the side. She didn't say a word. And I was like, have your room cleaned up. Second daughter, she's the feisty one. She was the real feisty. Something about those middle girls, children. But gave her the same instructions. Clean your room, etc., etc. She turned her head to the side, looked her eyes up in the air, but she brought them back down quickly because she know that communication, that eye contact needs to stay with me. I gave her the instructions. At the end, yes, Mother. This is her talking to me as I read her mind as she was looking half at me. Mother, really, seriously, I have to go. I have to go shopping. I just got dressed. I'm trying to get out with my girlfriends. Please hurry. I'll clean the room when I leave out the house, leave out the door. So as I finished giving her the instructions, we locked eyes. I turned my head. She turned her head slowly. And we agreed. My 3rd darling daughter, she's just a ray of sunshine. She's an easygoing one, sleeps a lot, probably low on iron when she was born, but she sleeps a lot. But anyway, I give her the instructions, and it was so pleasant. And I looked at her, and she locked her eyes at me, smiling like, what, Mother? What do you want? So as I give her instructions, I can read what she's telling me, like, Mom, I'll listen to you, but as soon as you finish, I'm going to sleep. I'll wake up and the room will be clean. So I finished giving her instructions and I rubbed her little cheeks and she was like, thanks, Mom, and we'll agree. So I say that to say this. Words, watching your language, when it comes to children and anyone. You can be respectful. You don't have to exert the way you feel or how you want to feel. In this case, it was a mother-daughter giving instructions, but she was respected. They watched their language with me because they know, in the end, if you say the wrong thing to mommy gonna have to watch her language in a nice way. I'm a Christian, a nice way. But yeah, that was an awesome example. So moving on, here's another inspiration. Mind your language. Pay attention to our language. That's very important. Words have an inherent power to alter people's moods and even change the course of destiny. Choose to speak only words that are positive, loving, healing, inspiring, and uplifting. Positive words will transform your life and the lives of others. You have the power to create an environment of positive energy. Your words have an incredible impact on others. The words you speak have consequences, just like my girls. They knew the consequences, so they watched their words. Did you know that words originate from the inside of our hearts and exposes the conditions of our heart? So the way we feel and what we may say is going to come out feeling that way. If you're not feeling good, you may say something that may not be so, just on a level of like, hello, just a common hello instead of being more inspiring, like, hello, how are you? Okay, your heart, it's all about the heart. Here's another fact. The tongue has no bones, but is strong enough to break a heart. Did you know that? Did you know your tongue can break a heart? We all had our hearts broken, but we got to watch our words and and the consequences of it. So let's see about the blink of your eyes. Don't look left or right, just blink your eyes. How many of you have ever been exposed by your words? I can't see, but you blinking. I can hear them blinking. We need to consider our costly outcome of our spoken words. Okay, here's another inspiration, a tasty inspiration. Season your words with conversations, words of love and encouragement. Words are like seasoning. A little bit of hope, a little bit of support, kindness, those kind of words. They season your words. They season conversation, making one feel approved, inspiring, motivated, just putting a smile on their face. You must also taste the words before you share them. So before you talk, think about what you're going to say. It's easy to slip out, but we really need to think before we talk. Now let's review. I think I'm going to do a little skit, and I'm going to need your help in doing this. So the setting, we're going to have a setting. We're going to think of a name. I'm going to use the name Cinderella. Is anybody named Cinderella in the audience? So I will not be talking about you in any kind of way. No Cinderellas. Great. So the setting is I'm sitting down the street. I don't know Cinderella that well. She don't know me, but we always see each other sometimes on the street. So I'm going to have a conversation. So I need your help. And so when I say 1, 2, I'm going to need you to say action so I can get into, into character. Okay? Can you do that for me? So I'm going to say 1 and 2, and I need you to say action loud because it's going to help me, break it down. Okay. So we see Cinderella walking down the street, and that's where we'll take it from, okay? So 1, 2. Action. Hi, Cinderella. How are you? I'm fine. Wow. Beautiful blouse you have on. Yes. And the flowers. Oh my gosh, where'd you get them from? They are amazing. Wow. You look great. Yeah. Okay, well, have a great day. Yeah. Thanks. Bye. Where did she get those flowers? The flowers were droopy. Where is she going? Oh my gosh. And that shirt, ew. Wear that shirt. I don't understand. Cinderella. Okay. Ooh, okay. Cut. Okay. So that was a little scene. So what was wrong with that? What was wrong with what I did? I inspired Cinderella. I welcomed her. Hi, Cinderella. Even gave her the wave. I mean, I told her blouse was nice. Told her the flowers were gorgeous. I pretty much lied. Why do we do that when we don't mean it? I talked about it after she left. I took all my seasoning of words back. I took the motivation, the inspiration I gave to Cinderella. I took it all back just from saying the negativity after she walked away. Why do we do that? Do we do that because we just not feeling it at that time, or we're looking at Cinderella because Cinderella looked happy and we're not happy? We need to consider what we say to people and really mean it, because our heart determines the after effects. So when people walk off, you really mean what you say. So Cinderella, we all know the story of what happened to Cinderella, right? What happened to Cinderella? Even though she was not inspired, she was locked up in the room, she kept herself inspired. She took all the seasonings, and guess what? Cinderella married the prince. So Cinderella was inspired, she inspired herself, and she was happy. So yeah, that was awesome. So to move on, and as I leave and take my seat, I'd like to leave you with some inspiration. Words can devastate a heart or restore it. Words can shame a soul or honor it. Words can destroy a dream or empower it. Words can block a connection or encourage it. And words can build or destroy. Every day, remember the power of your words. Be inspired. Thank you.